display, I guess, the Spec Holiday Yaris. It's a 4-door. It's got remote central locking. Most cars have. It does have aircon. Very basic FM radio. Decent sized boot. Guessing no spare in here. Oh no, there is a spare. Back doors with windy windows and proper 3 seat belts in the back, but I think that's going to be a squeeze. It's a hire car in Rhodes, and so it's a little bit sandy, I suppose, in here. But yeah, windy windows, but at least you've got back doors still. 3 seat belts, ISO fix, I'm guessing, cloth interior. It's very warm in here, and like I say, it does have aircon. Could be there with big cup holder thing. See through into the front. What have you got? Steering wheel controls, indicators, electric front windows. Is that a 6-speed box or a 6-speed box? Cigarette lighter, USB port in the dash there, indicator for which people are sat where for the airbags, etc. Looks like it's got lane departure warning down there as well. I guess all new cars have it. Don't know how old this is. I suspect it's quite new. But yeah, we're going to use it for a few days to do a little bit of exploration, and I thought I'd do a little overview video of it, see really what it's like. I'm guessing, I don't know, it's probably less than 1 litre maybe. I'll do some googling. I don't really want to pop the bonnet in this heat because it's just so hot. But that is the Toyota Yaris from the back. Let's jump into the front. My only other experience going in a Yaris has been, I've got flip-flops. I'm not intending to drive. I wouldn't recommend driving with flip-flops. My only other experience with the Yaris is when one of my first Lotus Evora glove box was being serviced, and the guy had one, I think as a courtesy car, and he gave me a lift back to the station in it. And I remember speaking to him saying, turn the radio down, I remember speaking to him about, radio off, I remember speaking to him about how tinny they were, and he were like, yeah, they're built to a price, they're built to a cost. And I think, yeah, they are. It's got 45,000 kilometers on it, so it's done the miles. It's got a shift indicator light there telling me the handbrake's on. But yeah, look, lane departure warning and then collision impact warning, which is quite interesting. Turn the stereo down. A super basic LCD display stereo with only FM radio, and the all-important air conditioning controls. And that, other than your light switch, your lucky windows, is it. Vents up there. Modern car, so you've got lovely big pillars leaning across, miles away from the front, so all nice and safe. Oh, you got electric ring mirrors, little rev counter, fuel gauge, instrument binnacle there. So yeah, we're going to do some exploring with this. Oh, we got a traction control button there. Even our turn off traction control. Even our Alfa Romeo Giulia doesn't have that. And yeah, click the lever and up and over for reverse. Again, cloth interior, no adjustable seatbelt, front speakers. God, I'm really desperately trying to find more things to say, but as a holiday rentals go, hopefully it drives all right. Yeah, just feel that. Okay, let's talk about how this car drives. This little Yaris, it drives awfully. It's got this big steering wheel. Not a big fan of the dashboard. It brakes okay, but there's very little power, and when you need to change gear, it certainly lets you know with the upshift lights, but also the whole car starts juddering. I don't know whether that's just because it's got a lot of miles on it, or whether it just needs more power. There's quite a few hills where we are on this little island, and consequently you think in most cars, in every single car I've ever driven in my life,
lowest gear of needing second, where in this car you do need to sometimes put it into first. And getting it, it's just the gearbox. The gearbox is my biggest gripe with this car, and it squeaks as well. Can you hear it? Can you hear that? It sounds like the rubbers on the door of your washing machine. So that's my very concise, quick, dirty overview of, it's got to be one of the latest, it feels fairly new, Toyota Yaris. It's a 4-door hire car in the Greek island of Rhodes. We should talk about how much it costs to hire. You should be able to pick one of these up for, try bartering actually, go to a few hire places, don't barter, but just shop around and see if you can get anywhere a bit cheaper. But I think we paid about €50 per day for this, which I think, if honestly, if you're coming to a Greek island looking to hire a small car for buzzing around and exploring, I would recommend you get either the Fiat or a little VW. I wouldn't recommend buying the Yaris. I'm just not a big fan of the tinniness. There's no real quality or solidity for this car. Alright, well, for end this video there, thank you for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, if you haven't done, subscribe to the channel. Write in the comments, tell us what you think. We'll see you again very soon.